Christian woman with swag. Hey you guys, welcome to an episode of Christian Women with Swag. You do not want to miss today's show. Okay you guys, it's time to hit like, it's time to hit subscribe, and it's time to hit the bell. Make sure that you're always up on the latest Christian Women with Swag. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, Christian Women with Swag begins right now. Welcome to another episode of Christian Women with Swag. I'm Miss Nina,
Cynthia,
Gail, Tamira.
and today's show is all about you guys. Listen, ladies, there is so many things, and come on now, within our churches, we got to do this, we have to do that. We're going to talk about today's situation, makeup in the church. Now, for some, that might not be a big issue, but for some churches it is. And we're going to discuss that as soon as we come back. All right, you guys, this is Miss Nina. Make sure you pick up my CD. Are you ready yet? That's right. There's a little something on this CD for everybody. It is an inspirational CD. However, it definitely has that new wave feel. So there's something for everybody on my CD. Make sure you pick it up. It's on CD Baby, along with every other digital media outlet out there. So just make sure that you check your local and your online services and see just where you can pick up Are You Ready Yet? Thank you for your support in advance, and God bless. Bye. Christian woman with swag. Okay, you guys, it's time to hit like, it's time to hit subscribe, and it's time to hit the bell. Make sure that you're always up on the latest Christian Women with Swag right here on YouTube. Also, today our special guest will be Reverend Dwayne Graves from Trinity AME Church. That's right. And the only thing that he's coming here to remind us of is some of the very things that we've already discussed today, and that is come as you are. No church should be barring people because of the way they look when they walk into the church or whatever. God tells us to come as we are. For us to judge anybody would definitely be wrong. Allow God to clean people up. So the first thing that we want to do always is to allow people to come as they are, because once you stop telling people to come into church, they will stop. They really will. And you might not get them back. Okay, ladies, I'm about to start this segment. But y'all want a little drinky drink?
yeah,
little drinky drink.
Yes.
Okay, no, we are not.
What
I got
you got,
sparkling cider. It's the Northwest blend.
Wow.
That's right. I know people sitting out there like, they drinking. No, we are not drinking, but we about to get this in. We about to pour a little sparkling cider. That's right. We got some fruit. We got some fruit today, you know, some nice snacks on the table. And I also have lipstick for the ladies. And you will learn what that's all about in that part of the show, because each one of us ladies, okay, you guys, first of all, we're going to have a toast. This toast is to thank God for our growth and for where we've been, but most of all, where we're going. All right.
Yep.
All right. That's right. I'm going to tell you something right now. One thing is, it'll be hard for me.
Good.
It does taste good. I know, girl. That's why I chose this one. It's really good.
That's very good.
What kind is this?
It is.
Surprisingly.
Well, guess what? Sometimes I drop fruit in it. Like, I will take it and I'll drop fruit in it. It's so good. Y'all can help yourself. It's fruit.
Ooh, I like
And it's so good. Yeah, they really, really good. But anyway, I brought the lipstick and stuff, and we'll be, getting our mirrors and everything out shortly. Brought the lipstick.
I was wondering what was that all about.
I know, right? Because you know what? You know how when you put on the wrong lipstick, you feel like, nah, that's messed up. That's not for me. I don't like that. Like that. But guess what? If you put on the wrong lipstick, what do? You take it
Wipe
off.
Take it off. Take it off.
Take it off.
And find
wipe
the
it
right
off
one.
until you get to the right thing that fits you, right?
Sometimes I blend.
But hey, I like that.
Sometimes
I like
I
that.
blend.
But wait a minute, in life sometimes we blend too.
Yes.
So that was important. I like that.
A little bit of this,
Yeah.
and a little bit of that.
There you go.
And this.
And we have, if you look closely, there's a lot of different little shades in there because there are different shades of us sitting here too. And what you feel as though is okay for you, I might find too bright, or I might find it too dark, or I might find it too, not enough. But the thing about it is, when we try on our lipsticks, whatever feels good to us is what's important. I'm going to be honest with you. Whatever feels good to us is really what's important. Other people have to understand that if that's the same way in the church. If we feel that we're comfortable when we're walking into the church, after a while, if it becomes too much, we will take it off. God will make us feel as though it doesn't feel right, and we'll take it off.
Exactly.
And just like these lipsticks, there's different shades. That means different things that people walk into the church with. You're going to walk into the church with your shade of lipstick. I'm going to walk into it. She's going to walk into it.
I'm going to walk with mine.
That's right. But guess what? Once we get there, I might either say, I don't like the lipstick that she's wearing. Well, that's my problem. It's not your problem, is it?
Nope.
But the only reason that you would take it off is if God made you feel uncomfortable with it. And guess what? But there's so many other shades that you can still put on. So, I take that literally. Christian women being able to wear makeup in the church, okay, some people have a problem. They're like, oh, no, she's rocking too much makeup. Well, if God wants her to take it off, then you pray for her. Don't just automatically start messing with people as soon as they walk in the church, or you're going to mess up the whole thing. Tamara, how you feel about that situation? Because I know you already said you suffered church hurt. I've suffered church hurt. And I've suffered church hurt behind some things that I was wearing. I'm serious. Y'all know I'll rock long blonde hair down to my butt. I'll rock red hair. Whatever I feel like rocking, I'm going to rock.
Right.
But do that change my heart? Does that change who I am?
No.
It shouldn't have no effect.
I personally don't believe that lipstick or makeup should change who you are, because if you're comfortable, and again, if you know your identity in Christ, then makeup is just something you put on because you choose to put it on.
You just don't wear
Yeah.
excessively.
Right.
Like there's a difference between daytime makeup, nighttime makeup.
See, that's coming from somebody that be going out.
There
that
really
makes sense
is.
now.
Because I'm not going to walk into a church with purple lipstick. I mean,
But what happens
deep purple lipstick. All this dark eyeshadow on. I'm not going to do that because I myself will not feel right in doing that.
So it's a personal thing.
Right.
Because if somebody else
I
walk
can
in
tone
like
it
that.
down, but I'm not them.
Yep, exactly.
I am not them.
And you won't pass judgment?
I'll look at them. You okay? This is bad.
She said, "Are you okay?"
Are you okay?
See, if you purple is my color,
Yeah. No, I got a real dark.
She probably talking about, something that looks a little sadistic on people. And what
I also have black lipstick.
I wear black lipstick sometimes, but it depends on where
Yes,
and what I'm doing.
Right.
Not, I never tried black.
I have. I'm wearing,
I have
as a
silver,
performer,
I have gold,
I've worn, different lipsticks. So.
orange. If I wear a light color, it makes me. I don't care about everybody else, technically. It makes me feel happy. It makes me feel happy. It
What
makes
about
me
you?
feel good.
Well, I
feel the
just
same.
feel, I think, I'm a little bit older than you, a little bit older than you. So I've been in the church for a long time. I was practically born in the church. So I've heard a lot of things, and I know years ago, and especially in the Pentecostal churches.
Yes.
It was wrong to wear lipstick, it was wrong to wear pants and that type of thing. But you know, and I believe that they had their own reasons, and of course we don't want to walk around looking like Jezebel, because I think that's where the makeup
I think
started,
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
But wearing makeup in moderation, you know, and I just believe that, and we said earlier that if it's not for you and if it doesn't feel right, whatever, we have to listen to the Lord and let Him convict us. So if it doesn't convict me by wearing lipstick or whatever, I'm going to wear it. Because, you know, I don't believe that when we get to heaven, God is looking at, did we wear lipstick? Did we not wear lipstick? It's all about, you know, what is in your heart. What's in your heart, exactly. You know. So I believe that I am saved with my lipstick.
All right.
All right.
I'm serious, right?
That's right.
You know, and I think we already said there's nothing wrong with doing things in moderation. Right. You know, I'm not going to walk around looking like a clown or a Jezebel, but I am going to wear my makeup and I feel comfortable.
So it's safe to say that, you know, the women that are coming into the church today, we should really just embrace them no matter
embrace
what.
them. Embrace
Who
them.
are we to
and
judge?
I say,
we are not supposed
well,
to
we're not
judge.
talking about us now.
No, but
we got open minds because
Right.
we got open hearts,
But-
and we know.
but let them come in and
Yeah.
whatever's wrong with them in time.
Yes.
The Lord will change
That's it.
That's
those
true.
things. Change the way they dress, change the way they walk, change the way they talk.
You know what? It's just gonna start happening anyway because it happened for me.
Me
I'm gonna
too.
tell you right now. I showed up in church a long time ago. I'm just gonna tell it like it is. I showed up in church after coming. I went out and I showed up in church and my uncle was preaching, and I showed up there with a fur coat and some fishnet stockings and some bright red lipstick. I had been out all night long. And I was down at the casino gambling, and I was just doing Nina back then, okay? And he called me out in the pulpit. From the pulpit, he called me out. And it was a sister. You know, it was a sister that got on him and said, but she here though.
That's it.
Yes.
Come
But
to
she came
you
though. So
as you are.
exactly.
That's it.
And guess what? And those few words after, I was upset by it. I was upset by what he said because of where he said it and how he did it. However, later on as I got older, I understood, you know what I'm saying? He expected me to know better, but I wasn't in a better place back then. I was still, like every other young person feeling their way through the world. But I just thank God that regardless of what I was out there doing before I stepped foot in that church, that God led me to the church. I still thank God for that.
Yes.
Regardless of how I walked in there, and that's the reason why we shouldn't be so judgmental when somebody else, we don't know where somebody just coming from. I was actually coming straight from Atlantic City. Straight from Atlantic City, partying all night long. Yep, and I had been drinking. I'm telling you, but I still had enough sense to say, you know what? I'm not happy. I still need to go to church, and it wasn't enough time.
That's the thing. You don't know where somebody else. You don't know somebody else's story.
No, you don't.
That's what I'm like. You don't know their story. You have all these, what maybes that was their story, but you don't know
their story.
You don't know their story.
So you shouldn't judge them as soon as they
That's
walk
it.
into that. You shouldn't judge them at all.
I
That's
had
it.
coming from the club and going out. I was going out every day, from like Tuesday. We had old school night, the $2
She
Tuesday
found
night.
every night you go out and do something going
Every night
down.
but Monday. I had every night. So I had going out clothes. I didn't have church clothes. So that's what I went with. And I remember going to this Pentecostal church, and I had cleavage showing, and the pastor wife just handed me a bobby pin and hand me something to cover down here, and then she whispered in my ear and said, "Baby, just keep coming," because I was embarrassed. I was like,
"Oh, that is wonderful."
I said, "Oh, I'm so sorry. This is all I have." And she said, "No, baby, just keep coming. The Holy Spirit to talk to you with the word." And I kept coming what I had, and after that I started going to the thrift store and getting me church clothes, and then I end up giving all my going out clothes away to other people. So the Holy Spirit will direct me. So I would put it on on, and I look in the mirror and I said, nope, this is too tight. Let me change something else. So I had a one black dress, and I still had it just up until a couple years ago. I would dress that black dress up with red, with gold, with
I know. Look, I've been there, did that too.
I had that good and black.
But guess what? I still do. I have my one black dress, and if I want to wear it,
Hey.
I can't find it. I'll
dress it up.
Yep.
But see, that's a testimony.
Yeah.
That it really is. But it's a familiar testimony.
Yep.
That's the reason why when you see young women coming into the church and you feeling that they dress inappropriately, well, can I ask you this? What led them to the church in the first place?
That's it.
So leave them alone.
Yeah.
If you're not going to help somebody, please don't hurt them.
Don't
You know, don't let your words be a stumbling block to
Don't turn
somebody.
away.
You know,
Don't put that in their mind.
because they won't
Don't
want to come back.
Right.
They won't want to come back.
Make them feel welcome.
Yeah.
Make people feel welcome.
You got to remember,
come through those doors.
that's right.
You have to.
Their lipstick ain't too strong for them yet. You understand what I'm saying? So they walking in there with what they think is appropriate. They think that it's okay. So if they feel as though it's appropriate, the only thing that's going to happen is you're going to hurt their feelings. You're going to chase them out the church doors, and who knows if you're going to get them back.
Right.
If they continue to keep coming and coming, they look around. Okay, her lipstick is not that bold.
They're going to
Okay,
see
next
the
week
differences.
I'm gonna tone it
They'll
down
start
a
looking
little.
at
They'll be
the
toning
other
it. That's it.
seasoned
That's it.
women in the church
Yeah.
and start to act accordingly.
Right.
And the seasoned women will remember that they were once the same way. We'll remember where we came from and what it took for our
A lot
changes
of
to
people
take
do
place.
forget where they came from. There's a starting point for everybody.
It is.
It
Definitely.
is. I still look around because I can get a little hype sometimes. And I used to be like, hey, what you doing? And then you start looking around and be like, hi, how you doing? You just, you used to be like, hey, son. But I was still in church. But then, like you said, once you be around seasoned people, you learn how to carry yourself and grow on you. But I was that ghetto, fabulous Christian woman. Like,
But you know something? I'm going to tell you right now, you know that we come in all flavors.
Yes.
No, that don't mean that you're going to be just like the other women that as they get older, everybody just sitting there all quiet, looking a certain way. I'm going to be honest with you. I ain't never going to be that that lady. I'm never going to be her. You know, people expect me to be, I'm going to wear my different color hairs. I'm going to, you know, that's just part of me being who I am.
yeah.
It's just me being who I am. Now I'm mindful and I make sure that, you know, I try to make sure that I stay toned down and, you know, make sure that it's classy, you know, but I am still I like being a different flavor.
But
I
you
really
said
do.
being who you are.
Yes.
And I think it's so important to know who we are in Christ, you know, and know that, you know, I don't have to be like anybody else, you know, but as long as Christ is pleased with what I'm doing.
Exactly. I don't know about y'all, but I'm about to try some of this fruit. Them strawberries look good, and then guess what? We're going to kick this off. Again, I'm going to ask everybody to put your mirrors up, and then we're going to, if you got on some lipstick, take your lipstick off, and we're going to try out some of these flavors. Now, wait a minute. We're going to do something a little different. Look at see what I got on. We're going to do something a little different. Choose a lipstick that you would not wear. And put it on. Don't choose something that you're going to. Don't choose something that is. And look, we got the. I don't want to hear nobody say no. We got our shea butter whites. So y'all can take your lips up, put a little bit on your finger, or however you're going to do it. As a matter of fact, choose something, and everybody gets to keep, you know, some lip gloss. But put something on that you.
All right. Well, I want to eat something first.
Yeah,
She said, "I want to eat some first."
That's
Me
what I want,
too.
some of them.
Yeah, anyway, we'll be right back, you guys. We get ready to chill. We get ready to tear up some of this fruit, first of all. And then we'll be right back. Get your lipsticks ready, ladies. Yep, and get what you can use, you know.
Yep. That's the safe kind.
This is it got with safety safety features. Oh, see, it do. Oh, see, it's
Twist
got one of
cap.
them things
Oh,
on it.
the cap is.
Yeah, he have to. Dwayne got to take that off because I don't.
You don't need.
You need a
Oh, you
four
need a can opener.
Nah.
Your can opener can do it.
Give me a spoon.
It's
Yeah, or a spoon because you can pluck it on the edges.
yeah, it's in the thing. I mean, it's in the.
But just
You can
the can opener.
Open it with your hands.
I can't.
You can.
I don't know how to do that.
You can take that bottle, take the stuff off of that, and just use that cap. Take that one off. See, you can tell I'm a drinker.
Girl, we got to open up the show with air drinky drink. You know what I'm saying? Oh, y'all don't get excited. This is sparkling cider.
Don't show the cider.
I have
people-
to.
Yes.
you
I have to because they be like, oh, they
Yes.
out there drinking.
Mhm.
They have us.
got
Christian
yeah.
women, you'll have the critics.
That should be our next show.
It's going. We got a lot of critical stuff that we talking about.
That's a.
Are we catching all of this stuff? Because I thought you.
And what did Cynthia say? About catching the next. Topic or-
alcohol. Alcohol. You do have Christian women who drink. There's nothing wrong with that. You just don't do excessively.
Yeah,
You don't
in
overdo
moderation.
nothing.
We got some people who gonna fight you on everything, and you know.
Fight me.
on
I'm gonna win my
everything.
battles. I got
On
somebody
everything.
bigger than them got my
That's the
back.
truth.
I drink. You're never gonna see me sloppy. I'm always gonna be 100%
I've been knowing
woman,
you a long time. I ain't seen you.
and I'm always
Sloppy
gonna
like
know all my surroundings.
Yeah.
I'll remember more when I drink than when I'm not.
Oh Lord.